that as number 1.
I know nothing about astrology. I'm probably gonna die.
Astronomy.
3 hours without shelter. You're dead.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not on the moon.
3 days.
What's gonna kill you on the moon?
Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube family. And today we are going to do another survival challenge. I know we're done with our monthly survival challenge, but we're going to do the moon landing challenge. If you didn't see the sea escape, you need to watch that. How this works is basically we're like stranded usually somewhere and we're trying to escape the disaster, and we have to categorize 15 items from 1 to 15 of the most important, 1 being the most important, 15 the least important, and see, according to experts, if we would actually survive or if we would not.
I don't know about you, but I've never been to the moon.
Me neither.
So I don't know what I need to plan to go there. All right, you ready? You are a member of a space crew scheduled to rendezvous with a mothership on the lighted surface of the moon. However, due to mechanical difficulties, your own ship was forced to land at a spot 200 miles from the rendezvous point. During re-entry and landing, much of the equipment aboard was damaged, and since survival depends on reaching the mothership, the most critical items available must be chosen for the 200-mile trip. 15 items are listed as being intact and undamaged after landing. Your task is to rank them in terms of their importance for your crew to allow them to reach the rendezvous point. Place the number 1 by the most important item, the number 2 by the second most important, and so on through to number 15 for the least important.
Hey, are we on the moon?
Okay, so we're currently on the moon?
Yeah, it sounds like
Oh.
it. So read our items, David.
Okay, so we have a box of matches, we have food concentrate, we have 50 feet of nylon rope. I love the rope.
No, not.
We have a parachute silk, which is like the parachute part of it. We have 2 .45 caliber pistols. We have 1 case of dehydrated milk. Oh, that's dry. We have 200-pound tanks of oxygen, 1 stellar map, 1 self-inflating life raft. Oh, we're on the moon, right? 1 magnetic compass, 5 gallons of water, signal flares, first aid kit containing injection needles. Okay. And then we have a solar-powered FM receiver and a portable heating unit. That's what we have. We have to rank that from 1 to 15.
So how this works is that we're going to rank our survival items first as an individual. So we each rank those, and then after that we have to work together as a team, our whole entire family unit. So we're seeing if we could survive by ourselves versus survive as a group. And this will show whether we're like good team players or not. We learned last time that we argue more than we thought we did. This might be a little hard. I don't know if we need to know facts about the moon to survive. Like, are there solar flares or are there...
Yeah, you need to know facts.
I don't know anything about the moon. I don't know. Audrey, you did some classes.
Yeah, some. Now, like 1.
Okay, so I know last time I ranked rope pretty low, and now I'm wondering, is rope pretty high? What would you use rope for on the moon? Anyway, we're gonna rank our individual, come back and argue why we should rank certain items higher than others as a group.
The items list was pretty easy. You know that matches aren't gonna work in space, and if you fire the blaster, the shot will just keep going around the moon because, yes, the moon has gravity, but that is gonna take a while to land. You're gonna have to dodge a bullet every, I don't know, so often, as long as it doesn't hit like a hill or something. I marked as my number 1 probably the air tanks so that you can breathe, and then food, and then water, and then probably rope.
Okay, so I don't know why you need a box of matches in space. There's no oxygen. You're not gonna light matches in space, so those are useless. And probably the stellar map and the oxygen are like number 1 and number 2, because so you can travel around and breathe.
I know nothing about astrology. I'm probably gonna die.
Astronomy.
Oh, I don't know anything about astronomy either. So I'm probably gonna die. So a lot of these things don't make sense to me. Like a box of matches. Apparently there's no oxygen, so I'm not gonna be able to use that according to the kids. I think that's ridiculous. I think the magnetic compass might be ridiculous because isn't like, I don't know what if there's like the moon is made of metal that would make the compass go haywire. I don't know. So I put that as ridiculous. Signal flares, it doesn't sound smart to me. A solar powered FM receiver. Does the moon get enough sun to charge a solar powered FM? And where is the FM waves coming from? I don't understand these items. I'm not gonna make it.
A stellar map. What was Ty thinking as putting putting that as number 1. I put it as number 15. It's at the bottom of my list. If I learned anything from the Lost at Sea one, you don't need maps in these situations. They're out the door.
All right, I actually think this one isn't as hard as the Lost at Sea. The only thing is I don't know why I'm bringing 15 items because I don't really think I need all 15 items. I need oxygen to breathe, I need water to drink, I need food to eat, and I need some way to stay warm because the moon is cold. I don't think any of the matches and flares are gonna do any good because there's not enough oxygen to really do anything. I can't burn anything, I can't create a fire. It's not gonna help with signal because if the flares do work, they're gonna burn out really fast. They're not gonna be seen from a long distance. I'm just hoping that I can make the 200 miles. That's the thing, that's a long ways to make. I kind of valued the parachute a little bit higher because I'm thinking if there's any solar winds, maybe it can just like lift me up and take me across the moon. I don't know, maybe it'll take me out into space. That's why I put my pistol next to it, because if I float out into space, maybe I can shoot and just have fun while I'm floating. Who knows? Let's see what happens. All right, we've all given our opinion. We've all filled out our sheet.
We're already arguing.
Now the arguing begins.
We've already argued.
I think we can all agree on number 1 though.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Right? So number 1, oxygen.
I'm guessing you guys
Are we
don't
all
wanna
guessing
come
number
back.
2 is water?
Water is 2. We're
Two.
all-
No! Heat pack!
Water!
Heat pack!
Water or heat?
Water.
What's more important?
Now remember, I think heat should be number 3 because we do
Okay,
need to stay warm.
Wait, the
is
3 rules of survival. 3 minutes without oxygen.
You're dead.
You're dead. 3 minutes. 3 hours without shelter. You're dead.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not on the moon.
3 days.
What's gonna kill you on the moon?
3 days
Just
without
oxygen.
water. That puts
Flying
shelter
rocks.
above water. We have to have shelter.
So we all agreed on number 1
We
was
have to have
air.
shelter.
Okay, we have to have that. 2, we agreed water.
No.
map.
Shelter goes
Map.
above water.
What's a shelter?
There's
no shelter.
Yeah, you can't. You're not gonna have shelter
The raft?
on the
I
moon.
say parachute.
No. Why the?
Audrey, what did you say for shelter?
Shelter. You don't need
I
shelter.
was not thinking about
She was thinking the heat pack.
We need
That
to
keeps
travel,
us warm.
not sleep.
No, but we need the portable
We're not
heater.
traveling. Where are you going?
We got 200 miles to get to the mothership.
Yeah.
You can't just sit
The
there.
mothership is broken.
No, your ship is broken.
Yeah, you're trying to get to the mothership, so that's why you need the map.
If you drink
You
water,
need the map.
If you drink water, that's fine, but you'll freeze to death before you
That's
can.
why number 2 is water, number 3
The water just
is the
gets freezed
heater.
out.
No, I think it's the heater then the water.
Heater,
Okay.
water.
It doesn't
Water.
matter. We can go heater then
I
water.
didn't have it that way.
Okay,
Audrey.
go heater.
Nobody cares about your stupid map.
Let's think about it. If the water's frozen, it doesn't do any good, so we do need to keep it
You
warm.
need
So
the
let's go
heater and then the
heater,
water.
then water.
You could just suck on the water.
Okay, yeah. So oxygen, heater, water. Number 4, food. I agree, food. We need to take
Ty
food.
thinks we need a map though.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a map, but
Yeah.
not yet.
No,
Not yet.
that's at the bottom.
Okay, how you can get the ship?
Okay,
That's
you
the
just-
we
map.
can't get there without food, so we need food first.
How you? Okay,
Food.
but you're not gonna get to the
Everybody
ship.
raise your hand that says food. Me?
Are we doing the food concentrate?
Yes.
Yes.
You out.
4 out of 5, we're going food.
Okay,
cares about your
Next is the map. Next is the map.
No.
Now dehydrated milk.
Milk. Why do you need milk?
Calcium, it does your body good.
You are so. You. Okay,
This
they're
is
dead.
basically the chocolate bars and the last one. Do you remember?
Yes, they're trying
Yes,
to
this
keep-
is
The
our
map.
this is our vitamins and
Okay,
minerals.
should we give Ty his map?
The map.
Wait. 6.
No.
That's such a
Map.
50 feet of nylon rope.
The map. No, the map. Then the rope.
rope.
Map with Ty.
Map, then rope. Map.
Okay, wait. Katie's map, Ty's map,
Ty,
I'll say
wait,
map.
Can we
Okay.
I'll say
explain
map.
why map
Okay,
versus
map.
rope?
Why map?
So you can see where you're going, so you know how to get to the mothership.
Okay, how do you know where you are on the moon?
The stars.
That's why we
map
need,
is.
the next one needs to be the compass, which is probably not going to work because the magnetic field on the
map
moon is
slides.
probably a lot different.
Use the map. No, you're putting the map down. Then the
We're
rope.
going map for 6.
Then
Map for
Bad
6,
idea.
then compass, so we can read the
Compass?
map.
I thought we were
You
doing
can't
rope.
read the map
No.
without the compass.
No, you can.
But I think
Where's
the
the
compass is going to
compass?
be all jacked up. But I
The
don't
compass
think-
ain't gonna work, Speedy.
Yeah, the compass ain't gonna work.
I think we need to go with what the rope.
The rope,
Let's
the rope,
do the rope.
the rope.
Alright, sounds like we're doing the rope. I don't know why we need rope.
I don't know why.
Some of these things I don't know why we need, but.
We
you know.
need to
to
anchor
tie
ourselves
everything.
down so we don't float away.
Alright, number 8. What's number 8?
Do you not know there's dips in the mountain?
I don't.
First aid kit?
First aid kit.
Okay, I think we all agree first aid
First aid
kit.
kit is important.
That should be before the match.
So that way when we cut ourselves with the rope, we can fix it.
Yeah,
You have 8
we
as your,
need
you
it.
have an 8 right
I know,
there,
but
so
I have everything else below that, and you guys didn't
you're
put
done.
it.
You're done.
Okay, this is a group effort.
Jake, 8
Obvious.
is
Okay.
the med kit.
Okay, 9 is the guns.
9.
Why?
I'll go. I'll agree with that.
The guns. You can propel yourself up the mountain stuff.
I
Because
say
don't you
the
know the
solar
dip? The
powered FM receiver. I don't
No.
know what radio you're gonna be getting, but that one.
the gun. The gun, so you can go up.
Charge it.
Parachute silk.
Oh, Mom, you can't charge your heater.
Parachute. I'm going with parachute.
Parachute silk.
Raise your hand for parachute.
Parachute.
Parachute it
The
is.
gun. Okay, next is the gun.
Okay, parachute
Then-
is number 9. Comment down below, you guys. Are you guys following along with this? Would you agree with this order here? This is the YouTube family goes to the moon.
Okay, so
The chocolate chip cookie.
Ty thinks that if he uses the blasters, that we can, the pistol blasters,
The 45 caliber.
then it will help propel us and we can get there quicker.
Like
I
over
don't
the
know if
mountains
this
and
is
stuff.
true.
I don't think it will, but
We don't
let's
wanna
take it just in
float
case
away.
we come across any
It
aliens.
does
It can
not at
protect
this
us.
point, but can you like blast things in space?
I think it's for
You can.
entertainment.
Yeah, you can.
Honestly.
You can do it in space.
In my interview, I thought for entertainment, like you're gonna get crazy bored and you're gonna probably get delirious. So take the 45 caliber and start having fun. Okay, 45 caliber, .45.
I think it's useless, but let's go with it. I don't think
Blaster.
it's worth anything. That's
Okay.
number 10.
What's next?
So we have box of matches,
Life raft.
a life raft for sure.
Life raft.
don't think
Haul
we
all
should-
our junk in it.
I was gonna say that's just heavy dead
No,
weight.
you just haul all our.
we can do
He
I guess
says
there's
it's
no
light on the
gravity.
moon.
We can do it on the like.
All the stuff.
Okay,
light
you
on
live
it.
our life raft to carry all our garbage.
The 200-pound things would
Let's
only
go
be like
with
20
the
pounds.
compass, I guess.
That's true. How are we gonna carry all this stuff without the life raft?
do everything.
We have. Do signal flares even work?
No,
in space?
so
No, box of
that
matches
signal
won't
flares
work.
and matches should be at the bottom.
And magnetic compass. We don't even know if like the moon would
Then
mess
it's
up
the
the
solar
magnetic.
powered.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Wait.
The rest, 12, 13, 14, 15,
all
let's do
garbage.
compass next.
Compass for
Yeah.
12.
For 12.
Then the solar power FM.
And then do our solar powered FM
Then
receiver.
14.
Because I don't know if the mothership is sending off an FM signal, and if it is, that should probably be one of our top items. But I guess we're about to find out. Here is our list. After much deliberation and
Okay,
concern
Run them down.
and
I swear, the
bonding, we
maps
came up with this list. Our list is number 1, oxygen, because without that, you're not gonna go anywhere. Then we got heater, because you're gonna freeze to death. Then we got water, put the heater first so that the water doesn't freeze. Food, milk. Then we've got the map that we don't know if it's even gonna, I think from here on down, we don't really agree on.
The rope is good. The rope's at a
Map,
good
rope,
spot.
first aid kit, parachute silk so that we go flying around, blasters so that we can do target practice, life raft so we can carry all this stuff,
And you
our
can
compass, our FM receiver, signal flare, and then matches. Because there's really nothing to burn in space.
So
What do the
here we
experts
go. Your box of matches is 15.
Yeah, we got 15.
Okay, it's virtually worthless. There's no oxygen on the moon to sustain combustion. Yeah, but we're carrying 200 pounds of oxygen. Just blast that
You
puppy.
don't want that blown up.
That's true because then we have no
We have to
oxygen.
do the breathe.
Okay, food concentrate is number 4. We nailed it.
Yes.
Okay, efficient means of supplying energy requirements. Okay, so I'm gonna write these next to our.
So far, we're 2 for 2. Matches and food.
Okay, the next one. 50 feet of nylon rope is a 6. It's useful in scaling cliffs and tying injured together. I didn't know that.
I thought we were all separate. Okay, I guess we're together. That might change a few
I didn't know we
things.
had to scale cliffs. There's cliffs
Yeah.
on the moon.
Oh my! What have I been telling you this entire
I
time?
know nothing about the moon, and I'm
There's
supposed to
craters
trust
in
my
the
child.
moon.
Craters on the moon.
I didn't know. I thought they were just like
Swiss
little,
She
like
thought it was
little.
a smooth ball.
Mom thought we were going to the sand dunes or something like that.
I didn't know we had to climb cliffs. I thought like it's just like a little hop and jump, like
No,
Okay,
it's
what's our
not
next
a little
one?
hop and jump.
like a
Hop
puddle.
and jump and break your knees.
That's
Okay,
what I
what's our next
thought.
one?
Parachute silk is an 8. It protects from the sun's rays. I knew it.
We had it as a
Yes.
9, so we're close. We're
I
we're
nailed
close.
it. I put it as an 8 on mine. I knew that was important. Portable heating unit. It's a 13.
What?
It is not needed unless
Ah,
on
I
the
got that
dark
right.
side.
I got it right.
Oh, I guess if you're on the dark side of the moon, but that was our number 2. Oops.
Okay, the blasters. The blasters are an 11, which possible means of self-propulsion.
Alright. So we actually had it at 10, so we were close. Well, we put it close. We went off.
Ty had us put it actually one too early.
Yeah, if we wouldn't have listened to Ty.
Yeah, if we didn't listen to Ty, we would have switched
at
the order.
15.
No, it would have been one later. We
Okay,
would have been right
next.
on. Okay, the 200 pounds oxygen is the number 1. Most pressing survival need. Weight is not a factor since gravity is 1/6 of the Earth's. Each take would only weigh 17 pounds on the moon. So oxygen is definitely number 1.
Which we had, because if you can't breathe, you can't play the game.
Okay, stellar map is a 3.
I told you it was more important.
Map is a 3.
We had it as a 6.
Okay, primary means of navigation. Star patterns appear essentially identical on the moon as on Earth.
Okay.
Today I learned that star patterns are the same on the moon as on
Why
Earth.
would they be
I
different?
mean, I guess it's not like
They
Yeah,
don't-
just
they
figured
don't
they
move around.
would be, but you're moved. Okay, 1 case of dehydrated milk is a 12. It's bulkier duplication of food concentrate.
We had it as a 5.
I did not do good at this.
I didn't think that would be as important, but because it was food, I put it higher.
Okay, the self-inflating raft is a 9.
We had close. We were
Why do
11.
you need a life raft?
CO2 bottle in military raft may be used for propulsion.
Oh.
They didn't tell us there was a CO2 bottle in the
Well, self-inflating.
military. I didn't
What
know. Okay, magnetic compass is a 14.
Because it's useless, huh?
Hey, I got it
The
right.
magnetic field on the moon is not polarized, so it's
Yeah.
worthless for navigation.
That's what I thought. I figured it wouldn't work.
5 gallons of water is your number 2.
We had it as 3 because we
close.
thought we wanted to
Okay,
stay warm.
needed for replacement of tremendous liquid loss on the light side.
Yeah, you get 200 miles to walk.
So when you're on the light side
It's
of
on
the
the bright
moon.
and the
Okay.
sun's hitting you.
It's hot.
Signal flares is a 10.
10?
10.
Put that
I put
down
it
there.
12.
You can use as a distress signal when the mothership is sighted.
Oh,
Fun fact.
so they will
must
burn
work.
then,
Yeah. Okay, the first aid kit, including the injection needle, is a 7.
Yes,
We
queen.
gave it 8, so we were close.
Needles connected to vials of vitamins, medicines will fit special aperture in NASA spacesuit. Well, we didn't know they were connected to vials of vitamins and medicines. The solar-powered FM receiver transmitter is a 5.
What? So the
No.
mothership is rescinding.
I
Is sending. We
guess.
put milk as 5.
It's for communication with the mothership, but FM requires line of sight transmission and can only be used over short ranges.
Yeah, you gotta be
so as
close.
soon as you see them, after you sent the signal flares, they're hovering over you. You can like FM them and say, "Beam me up, Scotty." Okay, so now we're going to subtract and total up and see who lives in our survival challenge and who does not make it, sadly.
I got a really good score. My score was 27, and I think I got a pretty good chance of surviving on this moon.
I got a 36, which I think is good, and they never listened to me for the map. The map is good because you can see the stars and go to the mothership. Otherwise, without the map, you'd be lost.
Well, I got a 50 out of 100. That's passing, right? I did worse than the C one, and I love space.
Alrighty, so I don't know much about the moon. Obviously, my kids are a little smarter than me, and I didn't know we were hiking up cliffs. I probably should have known that. I'm gonna go research some facts about the moon so I know in case this ever happens. Plus, you know what? I was right about the parachute. I knew that was important.
All right, I thought I had this one nailed. Maybe highest score wins. I don't know, 52 points. I'm having a bad feeling that I'm with a parachute and my blaster, and I'm just having fun out there in space, and I'm floating away. I have a bad feeling I did not make it. But I did have the oxygen down right. I got number one, and then I went off rails after that. All right, here's our team score with the lead, David, then Audrey, then Katie, then Ty, and then Jake.
Jake?
All right, is it high score wins?
So Jake is good. He's above average results. Yes, you made it! Woo! Ty, you are average. It was a struggle, but you made it in the end.
This was a struggle.
It was a struggle.
No.
Let's see. Me, I am with Jake. Jake and I struggled together. And we made,
Hi.
oh, Ty, yeah. Ty and me. Ty and I, we both were average. We struggled, but we made it.
Okay.
So Ty and I were struggling.
Okay.
And so we have 50 and 52.
Yep.
You guys are in the same box.
Oh.
Fair. At least you're alive, but only just.
We made it!
We still survived.
56, that you would not have made it back at 56.
I don't think they would have made it. You were very close.
So not only did I make it, but I had the most fun out there parachuting and target shooting. Yeah, how cool is that?
Dad's idea was to out off the moon.
And then he was like firing his blasters and gone further out into space.
They'd be lost forever.
Just floating. You'll reach Earth.
Oh, Atlas is so glad that we all made it. So Ty didn't make it last time, but he made it first with actually right after Jake this time.
I don't think any of you.
You redeemed yourself.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was interesting to see how everybody did on the moon versus the ocean.
All right, guys, that was so much fun. We made it to the moon. We made it to the mothership. We're gonna be back on Earth here real soon and providing another video for you guys. Where would you like to see us go next time? Katie, go research other places that we can go.
Should we try more of these? Do you want to see more of these survivals?
Let's see if we can
they're funny.
survive. I think it's funny too because, I mean, let's face it, you might one day be faced with the moon survival, and now you know how to survive.
You never know.
You never know.
Probably not, but maybe.
All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, remember to make today an adventure. We'll see ya. Bye.